Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we shall talk about a topic, right effort. So our topic is ensuring right effort. Sometimes we heard of practitioners, yogis or monks or nuns or some lay yogis. Sometimes they say, oh, Bhante, I have been practicing for years and I don't see much progress in myself. Then I don't see much hope. Maybe I'm not meant to walk this path. I'm not meant to be a yogi, to be a meditator. Maybe I should just go and make merit, be happy. Maybe just do some wholesome deeds here and there, givings, like that. What happened? What happened? Is it possible that when we practice the Buddha's teaching and no fruits, all effort end up not fruitful? Is it possible? Is it possible that the law of cause and effect doesn't work on you, doesn't work on me or someone, and the natural law favors somebody and disfavors another? Is it possible this way? So that's the reason today I want to share with you right effort. That is not possible. Natural law doesn't discriminate beings. No. It works equally the same on all beings. So if some mistake like that happen, that we see effort and we don't see result, the result doesn't materialize, something is wrong in the effort. Okay, now, when we talk about ensuring right effort, we want to make a right effort. What are the basic things that we need to fulfill? First is the goal. It may look simple. Well, goal. Everyone, we have our goals. We strive. We know what we want. Do we need to question goals? Everyone knows. We think we know. Not really. So many people, they cannot define their goals very clearly. Even when they assume they know, but they don't really have that clarity in their mind about their goal. And some people say, goals are not important. I just do good. I don't care about goals. I just do good. Goal is very important. It is the goal in our mind that gather, marshal up this strength or whatever energy we put in, the effort we cultivate, we practice towards a useful direction, a good direction. So not everyone who comes to learn the Buddha's teaching share the same goal or has the right goal. Not necessary. Some people, the popular belief, they come, they pray, they ask for wealth, they ask for 4 digits, to get the numbers right so that they can get wealthy overnight. The lottery, things like that. Okay, well, they say, this is not the good Buddhist. Okay. So we don't. We are just a yogi, we come. Again, even after becoming a yogi, become a monk or nun, are you sure all monks and nuns get their goals correct? Or all yogis get their goals correct? Not necessary. Not necessary. Some come just want temporarily solace or comfort from worldly problems. And once the problem is gone, maybe gone for whatever reason, due to your effort, or maybe just the karma get exhausted, then people change again. They forget. This is one thing. Then halfway while practicing, they go somewhere else. This is one. Some, they fail to define, to understand the nature of the goal. For example, people come, they try, I want the end of suffering. I want to get out of all this suffering. Samsara. Then what happened? Along the journey, along the spiritual journey, respect comes. Worship comes to you. Gain. Material gains. Approval, recognition. Then people get lost. Yeah, it happened during the Buddha's time also. You see? How Venerable Devarata lost his way. Even under the Buddha's leadership and guidance and teaching, he lost his way. Because his goal was not clear. Or maybe he thinks, I strive, I also strive. But everyone strives for end of suffering, to understand suffering and the cessation of suffering. He strived because he wanted to be a Buddha. Yes, it's not wrong if you aspire to be a Buddha. But did he understand his goal correctly? What is a Buddha? Perfectly enlightened one. Enlightened for what? From what kind of delusion? From all misunderstanding, all impurities. He emerged from all impurities, all delusion, all ignorance. So the goal is a pure one. The Buddha's goal, the Bodhisattva's goal was a pure one. Yes, glory came to him. Name and fame and reputation, respect, all came to him. But that was side product. That was not what he aspired for. He aspired for purity. And that's how he became a Buddha. And Venerable Devarata lost his way. He did not realize that becoming a Buddha means perfect purity. If the goal is pure, a pure one, how can you achieve that goal? By what method? You want to achieve that goal, pure aim. Is there such thing that impure cause will produce pure result? Is there such a natural law? No. We need to understand the nature of cause and effect. Causes and effect. We all work hard based on this natural law, cause and effect only. All the Buddha's teaching is about cause and effect. When you do the right cause, you practice 37 requisites of enlightenment. Because of this practice, it helps you to see nature, reality. And because of seeing reality, the delusion, the wrong assumption about life get naturally dispelled. Just like darkness cannot coexist with light. Similarly, our delusion or ignorance cannot remain as they are. All the impurities cannot remain when we see realities. When you see there's no self, no permanent entity in this being that we call a self, we hold it so dear to ourselves. Oh, this is so important. For the sake of this self, we kill, we stole for so long. And we suffer so much for it. And now, when you realize this is not, then there's no footing for the defilements to arise. No basis anymore. That's the whole science of enlightenment. The Buddha's science was very clear, teaching you how the way to get towards enlightenment. What is this thing called enlightenment? Seeing the reality which in the past we didn't see. And because of those things because we didn't see, we have delusion, we have ignorance. And because of that, for the ignorance, we committed so much causes of suffering. And in order to clear ourselves, extinguish, eradicate these impurities, these causes of suffering from the latent tendency, we need to penetrate the realities of life. People search for meaning of life. They ask me, I say, no, don't ask me meaning of life. If you don't understand what life is, why talk about meaning of life if you don't even understand what life is? See the nature of life first. If you can understand life, then maybe you can talk about this thing called meaning of life. But if you don't understand life, it is futile, useless to talk about meaning of life. So, you need to understand the nature of the goal. That's so important, nature of our goal. Is it a pure one or is it impure one? If it is a pure one, don't fancy cultivating impurities and with the fanciful hope that we can achieve our goal. Not possible. Because this is cause and effect. We need to understand the cause and effect. So once you understand the nature of your goal, then the second thing becomes very useful for you. Method. The so-called methodology. The apply. We choose the right method. The method, of course, is again cause and effect. But if you don't get a clear goal, don't understand about goal, you cannot find a method. People try to outsmart the Buddha. The Buddha laid out these things, laid out that. People say, can I do? Is there a shortcut? Sometimes I told them, if there's a shortcut, I will take it. You can enjoy sensual pleasure and then at the same time achieve a pure goal. You wouldn't be working so hard, giving up so much. No, because there's always a price to pay. When we know our goal is pure one, the price is to sacrifice, to give up all the impure craving. There's no craving that's pure, of course. All craving. So now, after that, once we have this main idea clear, the goal, is purity. The method, basically, you cannot escape cause and effect, and no one can outsmart natural law. The smartest we can be is to flow along, to understand how nature works and live accordingly. That is the smartest, the wisest. And anyone fancy a way to bypass natural laws and want to achieve the goal, we are only making a fool of ourselves. Just be honest and simple. We know this is how nature works. Just live accordingly. That is the most beneficial for ourselves already. The smartest already. That's why in the Chinese sayings, we say 大智若愚. The great wisdom, the wise one, act like foolish. Foolish in the eyes of the world, of the common folks. Because common folks think it is smart to turn around, twist and turn. Play with strategies, play with tactics. Yeah, maybe in war you can do that, but not in the journey towards liberation. So, in the journey, in war, of course, you can win the war by all the dirty tricks, but what happened to you? In the samsara, you go down. So no one can escape this cause and effect. So once we understand that, we end up very simple. All our so-called intelligence, useless one, we discard. We be very faithful and honest. So this will be seen in the eyes of the common folks as stupid. You don't know how to outsmart. You don't know how to turn around. You don't know how to cheat your way to the goal. No, we don't do that. So, well, whatever it is, people may think you are not wise, you are not clever, never mind. But natural law never forgets. And if we do accordingly with all the right causes, faithfully, honestly, then we will come to the result. So this is what we call. If you know the goal, you know the method, you will not use a wrong method to achieve the result you want. Okay, now, what are the right effort? Not one. The Buddha defined it in this. Let's go to chanting book, page 61. You can look at, you put up page 61. Chanting book, page 61. Okay. Or you can just read, if you can see. Page 61. Samma Vayamo. In the Noble Eightfold Path, it is given there. Samma Vayamo. And because what is the right effort? Here, because a bhikkhu rouses his will, makes an effort, stirs up energy, exerts his mind, and strives to prevent the arising of unarisen, evil, unwholesome mental states. Okay, this is the first thing, sir. Prevent the arising of unarisen, evil, unwholesome mental states. This is the first effort. Then the second, he arouses his will, makes an effort, stirs up energy, exerts his mind, and strives to overcome evil, unwholesome mental states that have arisen. Okay, whatever unwholesome that have arisen, he overcomes, strives to overcome. Then the third, he arouses his will, makes an effort, stirs up energy, exerts his mind, and strives to produce unarisen, wholesome mental states. Not yet arise, arouse it. Then the fourth, he arouses his mind, his will, makes an effort, stirs up energy, exerts his mind, and strives to maintain wholesome mental states that have arisen, not to let them fade away, to bring them to greater cultivation, to the full perfection of development. This is called right effort. So 2 about unwholesome, 2 about wholesome. Okay? So this is the right effort. And if you look at the Abhidhamma, page in our chanting book, page 138. Here it is called Chattaro Samapadana, for supreme effort. In this Abhidhamma method, the first 2 right effort is change position. But eventually they mean the same thing. There are 4 supreme effort. 1, the effort to discard evil states that have arisen. Okay, this comes in second in the Sutanta method. Then second, the effort to prevent the arising of unarisen evil states. Okay, this is placed in number 1 in the first position in the Sutanta method. And the third and fourth is the same. The effort to develop unarisen wholesome states. The effort to augment arisen wholesome state. To make it progress further. Okay? So this is the Abhidhamma method. And let's look at the comprehensive manner of Abhidhamma, the Abhidhamma. What kind of Cetasika is it involved? Okay. Enlarge it, please. Yeah, the diagram. Correct. The table 2.1. Please enlarge. Enlarge further. Okay. So it comes under 6 occasional. Okay. It comes under the 6 occasional in the Abhidhamma. In the Abhidhamma Cetasika, mental states. So the number 11, energy, virya, energy. Yeah. So in terms of ultimate reality, right effort manifests. It takes place as a Cetasika virya, energy. Okay, let's see how it is defined. Okay, let's see how it is defined. Go to another. Yeah, okay, energy, virya. Okay, can we read together? Can you see? If can, we read together. Virya is the state or action of one who is vigorous. Its characteristic is supporting, exertion, and marshalling. Its function is to support its associated states. Associated states mean other mental states. Its manifestation is non-collapse. Sustained, not non-collapse. Its proximate cause is a sense of urgency, samvega, or a ground for arousing energy. That is, anything that stirs one to vigorous action. Just as new timbers added to an old house prevent it from collapsing, or just as a strong reinforcement enables the king's army to defeat the enemy, so energy upholds and supports all the associated states and does not allow them to recede. Okay? So you can see here, this is the nature of energy in our mind. In our mind. Okay? Now, not only that, energy, 6 occasional, it can arise according to Abhidhamma, this energy can arise along with wholesome states, can also arise along with unwholesome states. So this virya, this energy alone, doesn't always mean right effort. So what is right effort? Right effort means we apply that energy for good, with good mental states, with good associated states. Energy is energy. Right effort means good energy well applied. Can you see? You are effortful, but effortful for the wrong thing, the worse, more wrong causes can be accumulated. So, let's look at the Cetasika chart again, just now. The table 2.1. Okay. Now look at the 19 beautiful universes. Enlarge that. 19 beautiful universes. Okay. Can you see? Okay. The number 28. The first beautiful universal is the number 28 mental state. Faith, then mindfulness, moral shame, moral fear. Moral fear is not fear. Fear is dosa. Moral fear means you know this is this unwholesome thing will produce bad result. That's moral fear. Moral shame, out of not because of result, just by your own feeling that, oh, it's not suitable for a monk to do this, not suitable for a nun, not suitable for a yogi to do this, not suitable as a disciple of the Buddha or disciple of my teacher to do this, then it's a moral shame, hirotapa. Then non-greed, non-hatred, and neutrality of mind. Neutrality of mind. And then 2 sets, 6, what we call it? Couples, so, doubles, in tranquility of body, mental body. Mental body in this case means other mental states other than the consciousness itself, other mental states. Tranquility of consciousness. Okay. Lightness of mental body, lightness of consciousness, malleability of mental body, malleability of consciousness, or softness, sometimes translated as softness. Softness of mental body, softness of consciousness. Wieldiness of mental body or wieldiness of consciousness. Here wieldiness means adaptability. The mind that adapt very easily, is soft and it can adapt. Then proficiency of mental body, proficiency of consciousness. Here in this is a positive strength. Strength that can adjust and deal with different things. Rectitude or uprightness of mental body and rectitude or uprightness of consciousness. Okay? So, now, at this stage, you don't differentiate this mental body and consciousness. Okay? Until you come to the stage of Namarupa Paricaya, you analyze the mind and body, then you can know clearly what is this mental body, what is this consciousness. So just look at these 6 qualities: tranquility, lightness, softness, adaptability, malleability, wieldiness, and proficiency, and rectitude or uprightness. Okay? So this, when you make a right effort, these 19 beautiful universes, the mind's quality always come along. So, isn't it easy to recognize the right effort? Yeah. Quite easy, in that sense, from the point of Abhidhamma, mental states, it is quite easy to identify a right effort. You can check your own mind, and then you can know whether your mind is correctly applied. Then look at the non-delusion, the last one, 52. The last one. Wisdom faculty. Sometimes also we say amoha or panya. It means the same thing. Amoha, non-delusion, or panya, wisdom. It means the same thing in Abhidhamma. So, right effort can come with wisdom or may not come with wisdom also. You may do right effort, not with without much understanding, but based on the teacher tell you didn't think much, okay. So you may still do right effort, but without much understanding. You just do according to the words of the wise. Yeah, you can also do right effort also. But the better quality of right effort comes with the wisdom faculty. After a good understanding of cause and effect, you know this is good cause, so you do it with that understanding, with non-self wisdom. Now then you have this non-delusion, wisdom faculty. Okay? Now, later we talk about right effort in conventional usage. But now, or worldly aspects. Because you can also you need to know right effort also. But now we first talk about meditation. During meditation, how to know your right effort? How to know that you are making a right effort? Okay? First we look at the process of meditation. Then later we look at the result of meditation. If in the process, at the stage of process, you can identify, you can be mindful of wrong effort, then very good. You don't need to wait until the bad result bite back. When the bad result bite back, it's too late. Already the karma has been committed. But at the stage of meditating, if you can, now you get in the wrong effort, immediately you know. Then you can switch very quickly. But if you wait for the result to come, the karma already committed. So we try to be aware, to be able to be alert about wrong effort. Okay? So now, first I talk about the easy one, body manifestation. Okay. Bodily manifestation. How you try to sit upright, we told you to, but we don't enforce this. We say just try. Some people, they cannot. So they sit like that, also we accept. But I always encourage, we don't enforce, we encourage you to sit upright and relax. Relax in an upright position. Okay? So I told you, feel the energy as if some hanger from here pull up. There's a skill in the Qigong. Later you notice in this practice, it can arouse the kind of prana, the energy, the Qi in our body. And it's good for your health. So you try to keep the body upright, not pushing up, but pulling up. That's the difference. Of course, you try to see the difference. If you go by the modern biology, they say, all this energy, muscles work only. But no, not really. The mind works counts. If you feel your energies, you pull out your body, with a deep breath. This kind of uprightness, there's some kind of smooth flow in your spine that can help the energy to flow. If you push up, tend to be stiff. And you tend to be stiff. You try to see. People who know Qigong, where Tai Chi, they get very alert about this. This is not Theravada teaching. This is my experience from Tai Chi practice. So if you can help your body to, you feel you're pulling up, not pushing. Pulling up, not pushing up. Do your deep breath, you blow. And your out breath, you relax. Then you can find later, if you can keep your position still like that for a long time, you feel very good flow in your spine, in your energy. Very good flow. So you get double benefit from the meditation. That contribute to your health. That contribute to your good health. Not ensuring good health relies on so many causes, karma as well, and other things. So this is only one contributor. There's no guarantee by doing that your bad karma of bad health cannot come to you, cannot ripen. There's no such thing. But at least whatever we can contribute to our good health, we work for it. So you do this, your back is upright, and the whole body is like cotton or tofu hanging on your body. You just need to take care of your spine only. Okay? The rest of our body, you just let it go free. With your upright body. That's good enough. That's good enough. So now, later, after some time, you feel pain in your leg. So, what advice we give to you? When there's a pain, if it distract you, try not to be distracted and continue to relax. Upright and relax. Then if you can meditate with a relaxed mind, a relaxed body, that means, okay, don't worry about the pain. Because why? Eventually, whatever pain is because the blockage in our body. But our body is very smart. It has its own intelligence, If you relax and the pain after some time, apart from the pain due to sickness, okay, I put it aside. Pain due to sickness, you better ask a doctor. Don't take this blindly. I mean healthy body. If you're a healthy person, the pain doesn't occur due to sickness. It is a natural pain due to sitting long. Because when you sit long, the energy flow gets stronger and stronger. Then only you notice a blockage in your veins or whatever. Chinese we say the qi, the mind, qi mind. So, if you can relax and endure the pain with a relaxed body, a relaxed manner, very soon you'll find this pain is impermanent. It will pass through. Then, no more pain. Then you can sit long. But that is provided your mind is strong enough to endure it in a relaxed manner. Some people, they endure the pain with resistance, physical resistance. Oh, like that, you physical resistance. If you do that, that means you are creating cause of suffering physically. Then don't do that. No one can progress in meditation with cause of suffering. No way. You only get further and further from your goal. Remember the law of cause and effect. No wrong cause can be a plus point. A plus point for your meditation. No way. And you can get sickness. And don't blame meditation if you get some kind of strange sickness. No. But if you don't practice with cause of suffering, don't worry. No one end up worse off in life. When they meditate with right effort, not possible. You cannot go crazy, you cannot get hurt if you apply only right effort. So make sure you are doing the right effort physically. You don't resist it with a physical strength. Just like when the nurse tries to inject medicine into your body. If you resist like that, you see what happens? You may get the needle broken inside your body also possible. Or you have more pain. In fact, the easiest way to do it is to relax your muscles and let the nurse inject into your body. That's the best way. So similarly, relax and endure the pain. If you somehow it comes to a limit, you tell yourself, no, I don't want to give up. I don't want to stand up from my sitting. I just want to endure. Okay, endure. But up to a point, you may find that the pain gets to your limit. You may pass through it once, maybe second time, maybe not. The third time, you may feel it is beyond you. So if that happens, then change position, get up and sit. Okay, or get up from the sitting or do something else. Because your enemy is so strong, stronger than you. Okay? When the enemy is stronger than you, your opponent, hide. You know? When you're stronger, then overcome. It's always like that. Of course, this is not our enemy, this is our teacher, you know. Let me tell you, later you will realize that your pain or your obstacles in your meditation end up teaching you a lot. So this is during the meditation process, the physical part, the bodily part. Make sure you don't create more cause of suffering in your body. Then the mental part, the mind. What kind of mind? Wrong mind. Can you see? When you strive with a lot of greed, I want the result, I want nimitta, I want jhana, with a lot of strong craving, a lot of greed. Then maybe jealousy. Oh, you heard in the meditation interview, you heard of other people's interview report. Oh, so good, so good. If you get jealous, this jealousy only is a minus point, not a plus point. It's a minus for your goal. Attachment, anger, pride, conceit, you feel so good. Oh, I'm better than others. Frustration, remorse, delusion, ignorance, sense of ego, a sense of ego self. All causes of suffering. If in the practice, during the practice, let's say the pain, you get angry, so angry, your pain, you scold yourself, you curse yourself, you fight with it. These are creating more cause of suffering during your meditation. Don't do that. Try to switch your mind. But if you still can't switch your mind, that means it's beyond you. Then retreat for a while and come back again. We are not asking you to give up. We are asking you, if you cannot do it properly, you cannot do right effort up at a certain point, retreat a bit. Strengthen yourself by other means, other ways, and then come back again. Take the challenge again. But not one time you want to conquer like that. But some people's mind is very strong. One time, they can overcome, like the Bodhisattva. That's very powerful. So now, then at the same time, you need to know wrong effort. So yes, when we say in the body, when you have that kind of a lot of negative causes, there's a wrong effort. Then the mind not balanced, you don't give up immediately. Just because you have a wrong effort, you give up immediately. No. When you have wrong effort, you make an effort to change it and turn the process into right effort. The moment you're mindful of it, then change. But you only retreat after you make the effort to change, to switch wrong effort to right effort, and you feel the switch, then only you give up. Okay? Through sometimes wrong effort, maybe some balancing can help. Sometimes the energy too much, you need a little comfort, then that may help. And sometimes we also teach you the space contemplation, Fang Kong, space contemplation. You feel the mind is like the space, all arise, all pain, just come and go. It's not yours. It's just look at it like a bystander, objectively, as if it is someone else's pain, not your pain. Just look at it this way, come and go, like the space. The space doesn't get mess up if the clouds come and clouds go. It's okay. The space remains the space. If your mind has this kind of quality like the space, whatever come and go, good and bad, just happen. Then you let go. If you can do that, then very soon you find that you recover your mindfulness, your strength again, then you can continue your right effort. If after making the effort to right a wrong effort, to put it correct, to correct it, to turn it into the right effort, after somehow you still fail, you cannot do it, it is beyond you. That means at this stage, change posture, get up, standing or walking, change posture. Or sometimes you can switch your meditation object temporarily. For example, for guardian meditation, you find it all this pain, then you just reflect on death. One day when I die, the pain in the body, the disintegration of 5 aggregates can be stronger than this. So the pain can be more acute, more painful. So now this is nothing compared to that. I have not cultivated enough strength to face death yet. So let me train my mind. So after this contemplation, thinking about death may come to you, or whatever practice, then you may find that the pain goes away. Some people like metta. When they feel painful, they practice metta, loving kindness. Then, because of the good state of mind, then the pain also goes away. They're also possible. Some develop faith towards the Buddha, also possible. Some practice detachment, the Kaya Kata Sati 32 parts of the body, and practice detachment towards the body. Then pain becomes lessen. It is true. It is our attachment, sometimes our attachment that strengthens, causes to be more painful. People who are more attached to body has less ability to endure pain. It's always like that. You can see for yourself. So people, if you can practice detachment from the body, then you have less pain. Then you need to know the fundamentals in making effort. Like sense as it was given the samvega, sense of urgency. When we have a sense of urgency, then it is easy to make effort. Easier to arouse effort, the right effort. Then, okay. And also mindfulness and for clear comprehension is also helpful. Sometimes you reflect upon that, then arouse energy and can come again. Clear comprehension of purpose, clear comprehension of suitability, clear comprehension of domain and non-delusion, non-self. This you are familiar already. So this will help you. Or you just read out some suttas also. Then arouse the energy again with the Dhamma reading or listening to Dhamma talks, and then come again. Okay. So the principal important thing is don't persevere in a wrong effort. Some people just want to show, I'm very determined, I will win, I will conquer. Be smart also, be wise also. If it is already a wrong effort, no tenacity, no perseverance will be useful. No. Okay? So from the process, you look at it. Avoid all this greed, jealousy, attachment, anger, pride, conceit, frustration, remorse, delusion, all sorts of unwholesome states of mind that arise in your meditation. Then try to detach from it and let go. Remember that whatever the Buddha had declared to be a cause of suffering, it must be so. It must be a cause of suffering and cannot be otherwise. Because the Buddha declared the science, the cause and effect. How can we outsmart the Buddha? How can we outsmart the nature of the law? Cannot. So just be honest and faithfully tell ourselves, if there's a wrong effort, let go. Or let go of the wrong effort. Or anything that taints our effort. Then watch the result. If you cannot notice you end up in wrong effort during the practice, then what to do? At least if you look at the result, when the bad result happen related to your wrong cause, then you can reflect over it. Oh, at that time I was making a wrong cause, because you know the result. What kind of result? That is always due to wrong effort. Frustration. If you feel frustrated when things don't come your way, that means you have some kind of attachment when you make effort. Disappointment, feeling disheartened, or along the way, after the practice, you get more entangled. Your mind got more shrink up. Or you feel a sense of superiority over others. You feel a sense of inferiority towards other people. Oh, the other people practice so good, I feel inferior. Then these are the result due to when you make effort, you didn't make effort with correct intention, with good aim in your mind, good goal. Like that. Good understanding of the method. Emotional imbalance, more easily hurt, easily to be hurt. These are not the right result of right effort. Okay, not correct result. So once you know that, then you have to check your own. Was I making a wrong effort? Was I making effort with wrong mindset, wrong motivation, wrong intention? Yeah, check. Okay? Easy? Okay, learn to identify wrong effort in the practice. Then let's talk about in other aspects of our life. When some of you are doing service, cultivating marriage, some of you study some suttas, apart from meditation. Some are already involved in organization work and Dhamma propagation. Same. You need to make a right effort. For example, one example we say is, if you are really genuine heart to propagate the Buddha's teaching, we must do it with right cause, right effort. What is our goal in this organization, Dhamma Earth? What is our goal? To help beings overcome, understand suffering, and overcome suffering. That's our goal. Don't get mistaken. Some people, while they are making effort to propagate Dhamma, try to help other people to overcome suffering, during that process, unknowingly, unmindfully, end up with cause of suffering. For example, I want my devotees' numbers. I want to convert more people. Then, instead of really working hard for the welfare of others, we end up trying to propagate the Dhamma for our own ego. More devotees, more sasana, more obvious, can be seen easily. Reputation, glory, respect. That's wrong effort. More possessive to disciples. Oh, you don't go. You have to stay with me. You belong to me. Anyone end up with this kind of mindset? Wrong effort again. If you really genuinely want to do something good for others, if our disciple find a better teacher, go, no problem. Sometimes other people can teach better than us. Possible. Be due to maybe more skillful or wiser, or maybe just because of karmic link. Sometimes people listen to easier, more obedient, more faithful, more willing to apply instruction if he or she is taught by someone maybe in the previous life, former teacher, former father and mother, or relatives or close friends, or benefactor in the past, long-term benefactors. Yeah, it's natural. So we should not aim wrongly when we do Dhamma work, Dhammadutta work. We should not aim wrongly. We should only have a pure heart to help people to overcome the suffering. If other people can help better, fine, let them go. Don't do sasana work with a possessive attitude. That's wrong. Very wrong. There's no understanding of the law of cause and effect. So that's important. Right effort in Dhamma propagation. If we with a genuine heart, we want to do something good with a pure heart, with our real wisdom and real faith, don't worry. If we plan the best cause, we will be able to help others. Of course, some will go away. Fine. What is wrong in finding another teacher? What is wrong in going to other organizations to serve and help? Our caution is just this. Make sure you can do the right Dhamma Vinaya work propagation. Don't deviate from the Buddha's true teaching. That's it. If you go to a place, go to another teacher, you cannot keep precepts, you get into the wrong teaching, then we feel, very sorry for you, don't do that. Just like that. That's the only advice. But there's no such advice that saying that, you shouldn't go to other teacher, you belong to me, you start here, I've done so much for you. No. We cannot do that. So this is very important. Similarly to with father and mother, also same. Some people, they brought up the children, then they end up very possessive in the Eastern world. This is so common. You are my son, you are my daughter. I possess you. That's very bad. If a genuine heart to bring out the son or daughter, the baby, you do it selflessly. Of course, it's good to have a filial pity, filial feeling towards father and mother. This is good Eastern values. We care about our father and mother when they're at their old age. But for the true welfare. But sometimes you see father and mother, they possess the children. I want you to do this. I want you to study this subject in the university. Crazy. I want you to do this, choose this career and not that career. Why interfere so much? You should not marry this person. You should not marry that person. You should not practice Dhamma. You should not ordain as a monk and nun. Very strange. A genuine heart for the children is, I bring you up. I want you to be happy. I want you to be a good person in the world. And if you find your pathway, you find a good journey, you want to try something, you want to experiment something, there's no evil there, no crime, no bad things, try. The right advice is just don't fall into the pitfalls of life. Do commit the wrong things, unwholesome things, causes of suffering. That's it. Parents should regard their children with a genuine love, not with the dirty, possessive attitude. Again, this is the right effort of being a father, mother. Anything in business, in whatever. You just need to know your goal. Is your goal correct in natural law? Achievable? Good goal? Yes. After that, know the cause and effect of relating to your goal. Where whatever it is in the worldly aspect also. What is cause and effect? Some parents, they want their children to respect them. I want you because I'm your parent. You have to respect me. Yes, for that reason, because you have the virtue, you have the love for the children. Yeah, the children should respect elders. But not when you do all the wrong things. You know, the Chinese word for filial piety is a bit wrong. It has the two words come together. Xiao. Xiao is, I really work for the good of our parents. Sun, to obey, to obedience. You can only be obedient to the right thing. Because if you are obedient to the wrong things, you are surrendering to wrong courses of life, then what will happen? Bad things will happen, bad result will accrue. You know? So we should avoid that. So try to understand whatever we do, meditation, Dhamma practice, or worldly life, or propagation, or family life, or business. Try to ensure that we are making a right effort by identifying and defining our goal clearly, and try to see the nature of that goal, and try to identify the method correctly by understanding the cause and effect related to that goal. Then we will be making a right effort. Then sooner or later, our dream will come true. Our goal will materialize. Okay? With that, I wish all of you have a good journey in your life journey in the spiritual world. And for those who are still need to engage in some worldly aspect of life, also wish you success. Whatever you do. Okay? Okay, for any questions? No questions, huh? Very clear. Any online questions? No, huh? Yeah, okay. If it is clear, we also, it's good. Huh? Clear to you, and hopefully you apply this. And if you really make sure whatever effort you make is a right effort, and have patience. Even when the result hasn't come to you, it will come to you. Sooner or later, sure. There's no such thing that you make all the right effort and pure effort, and then your life becomes worse and worse. If worse because of the karma ripening, okay. You get cancer or whatever. Yeah, it's still possible. And Arhan also can get sickness, bad karma ripen, possible. But it's not possible that the personality, your character, your Dhamma become worse and more corrupted, more tainted. It cannot happen that way. Our purity will only increase, and not otherwise. It must increase, sure. But our life experience, our fate, so-called fate, not really fate, in terms of the result of karma. There's no guarantee that by meditating, our karma of killing, stealing, or whatever bad things we did in the past don't ripen. No, there's no such thing. The Buddha never promises this. But the Buddha promises, if you make the right effort for purification, you move along the 7 stages of purification, then you will come to realize the fruits of path, fruition, and nibbana. Okay? So this is for the spiritual seeker, and even for those who are not full-time spiritual seekers, they still need to get involved in certain worldly pursuits for some reason. Also, wish you make the right effort so that you can fulfill your dreams or your goals, and eventually move closer and closer to the pure goal, and to the Dhamma, to Four Noble Truths, to path, fruition, and nibbana. Okay?
Sorry, Bhante. We just received a question in the chat box.
Okay.
From DE Himalaya. Bhante, what are the right effort in regards to starting a business in line with Dhamma?
In line in Dhamma. See, depends on how. You want to start a business in line with Dhamma. First is look at the goal must be right livelihood. It should not be a wrong livelihood. So right livelihood. No? You don't sell weapons. You don't sell poisons. You don't sell harmful things. No human trafficking. You don't sell meat. And then don't commit breaking of precepts during your business or whatever. First, make sure the goal is correct. It must be a right livelihood. Then ask yourself the method. Yeah. You see, when you do business, what is the business? Business goal to profit. Even when you do social business means you don't want to earn for yourself. Whatever money, profit you gain, you want to contribute it for organization. Even when you do social business, you still need to understand what is the nature of business. Business is generated, sustained by profits. If you don't care about making profit, then you better just do charity. Charity is different. Charity, the income base is based on the donations, free. The people just donate for charity. That's different. But if you do business, any business, you must define correctly. You cannot have a business that keep losing money. You must know how to earn profit. Be very clear. Some Buddhists, they come together, they want to do business, but they don't have the intelligence of making a profit. Just because you are kind, I'm kind, work together. No, if you don't have a business mind, then don't do business. Do some other thing. Just work for others, choose a career. When you do business, you must have a business intelligence, profit making. But you can have a nobler profit making mindset. I don't want to profit by suppressing my suppliers, by oppressing my workers. I want to do make profit by intelligence, by good research and good innovations, or whatever. Good business model. Yeah. You need to make profit when you do business, but you must have the intelligence. You must know how to calculate your alternatives. If you invest 1 million in the business, and every year you only earn 1% profit. Yeah, it's profitable, 1% profit. But you might as well take that 1 million, put inside the bank, or buy some bonds, and you get at least few percent of profit, more than your effort. You see? And you also need to know, compare the costs that incur in their business. Some people, they do business, they don't count their own effort. So they earn, 1% is a lot, I earn a lot. But remember, you don't count your own effort. You can take up a career, you get paid. You need to be intelligent in the costing, counting, marginal profit, marginal cost, things like that. If you don't know how to count, don't do business. Sometimes I see somebody's doing business with poor business mind. I say, as a monk also, I can see your mistake. They better, if you have only the monk mind, then don't do business. Come and join. Be a monastic, be a monk, be a nun, better. Don't do business. If you don't have a business mind, don't do business. Let other people do business. Be a field of marriage for others. To be a monk, we live according to the Buddha's way. We be a field of merit. We invest in the good, in the Dhamma, better. If you want to do business, know about the arts of investment, the laws. You must know how to count. Identify your goal correctly. At least you don't lose money. Some people may have a noble mind that, my business just want to give job to others. It doesn't matter, I don't earn. I share my profit with all my workers. I earn nothing. But I make sure my workers all are happy. They earn a lot of good wage. Maybe, yeah. But at least you don't lose money. If your goal is not making money, your goal is to produce jobs and good jobs. Okay, fine. Possible also. But at least you cannot lose money. A business that loses money cannot sustain. You keep pumping money in or for. Don't do business that way. Do charity. Do charity. Or NGO or whatever. Okay. So after you know the signs of it, you have a principle clear. Then ask what is the field of business that you choose. You need to know the nature. You see? For example, you start a restaurant. What kind of restaurant? Vegetarian or what? See, we want to do. What is the motivation for your workers? You need to know. If your motivation for the workers is nobility, you want to do, then do vegetarian. At least they feel, I'm doing vegetarian every day. So many people take vegetarian food. Less being get killed. They may feel something. But if you do a business, maybe just ordinary worldly business, beauty salon or something like that. Then okay, not to say those are also not wrong livelihood, right livelihood also you can also do. Then people don't feel so much nobility, right? So if your worker come to you not with that strong sense of nobility, then you make sure you give enough pay to your workers. Otherwise, after some time, if outside other business, other company pay higher wage, you don't expect that worker to sacrifice like you do, and with low pay, and still sacrifice social business or whatever. No. So know the other people's motivation. Like Dhamma worker is different. Dhamma worker, you don't ask for a lot of allowance. Why? Because you feel you're doing something good for Dhamma. You see how other people benefit from Dhamma. See, because our motivation is not make money. Our motivation is Dhamma. You see? So, Dhamma sustain our effort. But in the business world, business is sustained by what? What motivation? Okay? But social business is possible to have some degree of nobility. But make sure your business generate this sense of nobility. If your business doesn't generate this sense of nobility, how do you expect the workers to be driven by nobility? Not easy. Not for a long time. So, like that also. So when you do business, know the fundamental logic in your business. Whatever business you choose, know it. What motivates us? What is the drivers that drive everyone along? That everyone has a sense of satisfaction. If you don't have that, then you cannot sustain the motivation of your team. If your team is not well motivated, then it cannot perform for a long time. It cannot sustain well for a long time. Okay? So I tell the principal, don't ask me more about business. I don't know. I'm a monk. I don't know much about business. But I know the principle, the science of it. Okay? Okay, let's finish.
Sadhu, Bante. There are 2 more questions from Sandra Young. Bante, can violation be considered as one of the right efforts?
Violation?
Yes.
Violation of what? I assume you say violation of the Dhamma. How can violation of Dhamma be a right effort? If you violate the wrong things, okay. If your boss tell you to lie and you violate his instruction, okay, that's okay, fine. But usually when you use the word violation, it means violate the good things. So it cannot be a right effort. Yeah, sure. Right effort means good causes, good karma. Okay? Go back to the 19 beautiful universes. And the goal, the aim, the goal, the method. Yeah, the goal must be wholesome, then the method must be wholesome. Okay?
Okay. The second one is, if I may ask, how many right efforts we should have?
How many right effort? All. Uncountable right effort. Yeah, we should have all right effort. Depends on what you do. But in the spiritual practice, just these 4 categories. Unwholesome one, unarisen, don't allow the unarisen, unwholesomeness to arise. And whatever has arisen, stop it, overcome it. Then cut it off. And unarisen, wholesome state, arouse it. And what arising, the wholesome state has arisen, nurture it, strengthen it, like that. So this is 4 right effort in the spiritual practice. But in worldly things, I don't know, you cannot count. Depends on how you want to classify right effort, how you count. All right effort, all kinds of. Every action you do, thought, speech and action. Yeah. Make sure you think well about it, think in the correct way towards it, speak correctly, conducive to the realization of that goal, and then whatever action you do, yeah, all aspect. And not only individual action, individual right effort, team right effort. Make sure your team cultivate, apply a right effort as well, like that. So cannot count. Right effort can be classified in various ways. Okay, but the fundamental is right causes, correct causes, and cannot be a wrong cause. Okay, the cause which I call a plus, not a minus. Okay.
Bante, there's one last question. Bante, just to confirm, the right efforts are actions that contain the 19 beautiful chittas. Are there anything more?
Wisdom, wisdom cover everything already. To identify the goal and methods. The 19 beautiful chittas is not everything. It is a must. It must have. You must have it in the spiritual sense, journey, spiritual effort. You must have 19 beautiful universals. But it doesn't mean when you have 19 beautiful universals, it must be right effort. For example, you want to do something good for your teacher. Okay? So in terms of service, your intention is good. Right effort. But maybe due to the wrong understanding, you have 19 beautiful universals in your mind. But you don't understand what your teacher wants. Okay? You think what is good for you, okay, it's good for him. For example, meat. Okay? Some people, when they offer me, they feel, Bande Maṅgala is so thin. He should take some meat. But meat is not good for me. I have been a vegetarian for a long time. Now, no doubt I don't mind. If people already threw into my bowl, I will, no matter how hard also, for the, if it is a newcomer, first time, sometimes I compromise a little bit. For his happiness. But for familiar people, I don't allow. Because I meet you every day, you give me everyday meat, I don't accept. It's not for religious reason, for my meditation, for my health. I don't take meat like that. So let's say you have a, you don't investigate first. You just come cook. Then, Bande, I've cooked this meat overnight. Huh? This is with the Chinese medicinal soup. Medicinal soup with the meat. I work so hard. Then, if I take, it's no good for my health. I don't feel good about it. Then is it the right effort? You can have all the 19 beautiful universes, but it is still not right effort in that dana. Lack of wisdom. You see or not? When you want to do something good for others, check out, is it really good for the person? Because every individual is different. What is good food for someone, healthy food for someone, may not be healthy food for another. You see? So, if you don't investigate, you may end up, Chinese will say, pang dao bang, doing counterproductive effort. Then this is not right effort. Even when you have the 19 beautiful universes. So, right effort includes also the real right effort must have the wisdom fitting to your goal and conducive for the realization, achievement of your goal. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah, that's all. Sadhu sadhu Bante.
Okay, huh? Okay. Idang me punyang asawakaya wahang hotu. Idang me punyang nibbana sapachayo hotu. Mama punya bagang sabba satanang bhajemi. Te sabe me samang punya bagang labandu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.